Last month, Ohio laid to rest two remarkable public servants, Westerville police officers Eric Joring and Anthony Morella. Together, these men dedicated decades of their lives to the police force, giving the ultimate sacrifice to keep their fellow Ohioans safe. Officer Joring and Officer Morelli were doing their jobs, responding to a desperate 9/11 call when they were tragically shot and killed earlier this month. In the days since their passing, we've heard stories of their incredible service to their community, their fellow officers, and their families. Both men were married with children. Officer Joring was 39, had 3 young daughters. His pastor, Reverend Hammond, spoke to the local news about Joring's dedication to his family. He said, Officer Joring, he said, would do anything for his daughters. He let them style his hair. He let them paint his nails. Reverend Hammond quipped, I heard he drew the line at makeup. Officer Morelli was a 30-year veteran of the Westerville police force. Westerville's a Columbus suburb. He had 2 children, his daughter's getting married this summer. His colleagues remembered his infectious smile, his passion for life. Westerville police chaplain James Meacham said Officer Morelli went to heaven and partied. These 2 heroes were laid to rest 10 days ago with services at St. Paul Catholic Church in Westerville, drawing thousands of Ohioans and fellow officers to pay their respect. These thousands of people waited in line in the cold and rain to enter the church. Officers from around the country came to honor these men, as they so often do. The church parking lot filled with patrol cars from Illinois and Texas, from West Virginia and Michigan, from so many other states. They had to use a TV at a gym next door as an overflow room to accommodate everyone. After the services, a long procession of police vehicles wound its way through Westerville. Ohioans lined the streets, waving American flags, wearing blue ribbons pinned to their raincoats. The tributes to these officers won't end with that memorial service. In times of tragedy, Ohio always rises to the occasion. A donation page for the family set up by the local Fraternal Order of Police has raised more than $500,000. The city of Westerville will honor officers Morelli and Joring with a permanent memorial at First Responders Park. The Westerville City Council voted to unanimously retire Officer Joring's canine partner, Officer Sam, and send him home to Officer Joring's family. They were there last week to take Sam home. One of Joring's daughters wore Sam's badge around her neck. Otterbein University, the local 4-year private distinguished university very nearby, will offer full-time tuition scholarships to each of the 3 Joring girls. While none of these gestures can ever repay them or their loved ones for their service and sacrifice, today we honor their heroes' memories. We lift up the entire Westerville community and lift up all those who knew him. The best way for public servants to honor them is by supporting, for the public to honor these public servants, is by supporting all Ohio officers and working to give law enforcement the resources they need to do their jobs. From the bipartisan legislation we passed last year to speed up claims processing for the families of fallen officers, to getting local police forces the resources they need to protect themselves as they fight the opioid epidemic, we must do all we can to support these women and these men who sacrifice so much. Let's honor the memory of Officer Joring and Officer Morelli by recommitting ourselves to protecting and supporting their fellow officers and the families who sacrifice alongside them.